Another episode on the Create Aeronautics server, and I have some totally sidetracking plans. We're not working on the base at all. As you saw by the title, we're working on someone else's base, I guess. We're gonna steal it. We're gonna pick it up and move it and take it away from them. It's gonna be gone. The next time they log in, they will not have a base anymore. I guess I need to figure out how to do that. Oh, and also to give you some context, because if you haven't seen the last two videos, I guess, you will be like, why, who, huh, who, ha, whoop. Hip, hip. That's what you're gonna say in your bedroom while you're watching this on your phone, laying in bed, on your twin mattress. Someone's gotta be doing that. But to give you a recap, Charlie Delta, a few days, weeks, whatever ago, stole Goshva's airship and ransomed it for 15 netherite ingots. Eventually, Goshva gave Charlie those netherite ingots and got his ship back. I thought it would be really funny to immediately steal that ship again. And I was right, it was hilarious. Unfortunately, however, I went and hit it just beyond this mountain, and Goshva happened to run into the ship that I stole. So he stole it back. But then he also stole my plane, which I eventually got back, but this plane here, he stole it, which I could not let happen. So I threatened him good. I cracked my knuckles and I was like, see here, sonny, you are gonna meet the wrath of Kindle Bubbledump. I said it like that. So him, shivering in his timbers, caved, gave me back my plane, and also gave me 15 netherite. So now you may be wondering, why am I stealing his whole base? Well, it's gonna look hilarious in the thumbnail. That's the only reason. So he's gonna wake up and not have a base anymore, and that's gonna be fantastic. Anyway, let's get into the plan. So to start the plan, we actually need a ship. And this, in fairness, is a pretty big ship, but it is never going to fly in this episode. I just don't have the time to pick up 100,000 blocks worth of stone and throw it into the sky. So we actually need a new ship. We need another ship that can pick up this guy's base. And I'm thinking maybe a war zeppelin. That's gonna look sick. I do have one concern with that though. It took me probably 4 days to build a war zeppelin for a video that I've already made. Oh, wait a minute. I could just reuse that. Haha. Creative ingenuity. I was gonna say, I have to go and make a whole new ship and design a whole new ship. No, I've already done this. My life is easy. I have a ship that's flying and working already. Well, I guess let's go design that quickly in a creative world and make sure it can pick up the base. Oh, let's go check out the base that I'm gonna steal, just so that we're both aware of like the dimensions, how many blocks it is, how heavy it's gonna be. Because honestly, I don't entirely know. Oh. He's been placing blocks. Okay, this is huge. Whoa. Bro's got north, south, east, west because it's so big. Okay, this is what I was gonna steal. This seems way more reasonable than whatever this monstrosity is, but this is what I was gonna steal. It's a few factories. It's not gigantic, so it should be something I can theoretically turn into a contraption and take away. But I think it's about this time that we need to head into Creative World and see if my ship that I designed in a few videos ago, I'll leave a link to that original video in the description. You could get a schematic for it there. And then we should maybe try to pick this whole thing up. So here is the ship that I made in a previous video. This thing's gigantic. It should be able to pick us up all the way. And we do have a little control system here. Let's check. So our altitude, we're actually at 270 blocks here. And I bet we could go higher. If we bump this up to 15, we are going to skyrocket in height. So we can get up to probably 300 blocks with our ship here. Now, I think let's just pick up a chunk of ground and see how much of it we can pick up and actually move. Instead of just grabbing a random piece of land, I thought, hey, why don't we just get a world download for the server and then I can grab his actual base, figure out how all the glue stuff's gonna work, and then we can see if we can pick it up. There's actually a lot to go through here, and I think one of my main concerns is gonna be connecting, or maybe disconnecting, all of our chain conveyors correctly, because some of these go out towards this like big building thing, and I'm not picking that up. There's no way I can. So I'm going to need to do some, I don't know, selective lifting. And I think that's where our honey glue comes in. Why is this glued? I'm gonna just remove that. I think he doesn't want that there, I bet. But I think what we can do is just get started on picking stuff up. So like grab this little bit here and connect it up over here, and then we can just grab and pull it so that it encompasses everything that we care even a little bit about. Already, we are at the max limit. Does this go into the ground? It kind of feels like it does. Oh, it totally does. I want to avoid getting a bunch of dirt and ground because that is just excess weight that I cannot handle. Okay, everything here, we're good to pick up. And then let's just move it this way. That is the first little bit. Let's now grab this building. Let's see if we can get the whole thing. I think this is just gonna be my plan. I'm pretty sure I have every block in his base all glued up. And here goes the test run. I am really, really hoping that this is just going to assemble and we won't get an error saying too many blocks could not. I think it worked. I think this is a contraption. I'm scared of touching it. Uh-oh. It didn't move super easy. How do I actually lift this up? I think what's happening is that it's stuck on something. And I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't seem like it's gonna let me do anything with it. Well, I think this is enough testing for a creative world. So I suppose let's get the schematic into the actual survival world, material gather everything for it, and build it there. I have the schematic set up, and let's get a material list. I think this will be a little bit more doable. Whoa. Due to relevant chunks not being loaded. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, let's move this a little bit closer to get the material list right. I put it away really far so that it doesn't like glitch into anything. But I would like my chunks to be loaded, please. There we go. Okay, everything's in. Now we just gotta go through all of this. So we do need accumulators and alternators. This is something I have as a failsafe where we're gonna have ion thrusters attached to it. So kind of the things that we're gonna have in this port area for power going forward in our big ship. I have that for like extra thrust if we need it. I don't know if we do. But I think I'm gonna automate these anyway, since we are gonna need it for this ship, so it'll save me time later. 270 stacks of hot air envelopes. Oh Jesus. Bump that up to 100. And let's bump this up to 50. Wow, 266. Holy cow, I don't think I've ever seen a number that big. I'm gonna need a way better string farm. Yike-a-ronies. Well, I guess let's get to resource gathering. So I've been making some progress on our material list here, and I've actually run into a point where I need alternators and large connectors, both of which alternators need it. Oh, and a Tesla coil needs it, and a Tesla coil we need to make Electrum. Both of them need a bigger than 3x3 crafter. So we have our 3x3s here, but I need one bigger than that. So I've gone ahead and installed one up top there, and we have a mod that lets us expand the size of factory gauges for crafting. So if I set up our alternator with all of the necessary ingredients, we should have an option to... Ooh, recipe too big to render, but it's set up to unpackage into connected mechanical crafter 5 blocks wide, minimum height 5 blocks. And then what if we send that to big crafter? Okay, that should be all we need to do. Now though, I need to set up some of the sub requirements and stuff, because I don't have things like empty spools. I don't have iron rods. I need to make myself a rolling station. So like the rolling block from Crafts and Additions. I need to get something set up with that with packagers. I think we can squeeze that up here somewhere. So let's get that in, and then we could test out our big crafter. All right, I should have everything prepped up now. I've moved our board because we needed way too many things. And I have our rolling setup just popped in right here. But I'm hoping that soon, yeah, we're getting packages delivered to our big crafter. Ooh, I'm falling. And I want to see if this thing works. Oh, you know what? I totally need to power the repackager. So... Oh. Yes! Oh, that's so nice! We have automated big crafting! Oh, that's sick. Okay, well, I could set up crushing wheels, I guess. That's something that we could do. But we are automating, I forget which one, but I guess both of these, the alternator and the Tesla coil. And I should have everything I need to make our accumulators as well. This is something that we'll need later. It's basically just a battery. With those now marked off the list, we gotta get back to resource gathering. We still have a bit more to go, so let's finish it up. Our material checklist is all done. We have every single item we need, including 4,000 oak planks, our 20,000 or whatever hot air envelopes. This thing took so long for our automation to go through, and then just a bunch of random stuff at the end here, but everything is now ready to go. We can get this in, we can get it printed, and hopefully get it flying pretty soon. Our ship is ready to go, and I've already set up a little bit of work getting everything spinning and going power-wise. So we have our steam engines here powering everything. And, ooh, I should definitely check. These guys aren't going yet. Let's make sure that works before we try to turn this thing on. So if I set that to power level 1. Okay, they do turn on. Good, good, good. I think our job is done then. I'm gonna bump this up to 6 on this just to make sure it actually floats. And then let's turn this thing into a contraption. I think the only thing I have to do, and I'm really worried about this, is this. Okay. I don't know. Okay, it can sit. It's somehow balancing. I'm astonished. We need to replace our water wheels because those are a little bit janky, and now we have an infinite water wheel glitch. Because now we have 8 water wheels. We did not have that many to start with. Whatever. This works. Okay. And then our steam engines should start working, and we should start lifting ourselves up. At least that's the ideal goal. I'm going to bump it up to 11. They should... Oh, yeah. Hold on. There's definitely something in this boat. You know what? I feel like I remember running into... Oh, there it is. I remember running into issues where these guys, for whatever reason, didn't get glued. I think that might have fixed it. We are going up. Yeah. Okay, let's turn on our moving forward buttons and we can see if this whole thing is actually working. Do I have a way to turn this left and right? I kind of forgot. Oh my god, I do. Does this work, do we think? Okay, our controller thing isn't working entirely, but it seems like everything else is working kind of as expected. Let me turn on shaders and reload them, because I think that's going to fix our issue of, yeah, stuff not loading in. So this seems like it is working. Fantastic. What I'm going to do is take this bad boy with me, and we got to connect it up to our left and rights. Okay, so this should be set up and working. Let's try it out. I'm going to stand at the edge of the world, and I want to try to rotate. This turns off both of them. I see the dilemma, and I understand the problem. So now we gotta go to Goshva's base. This is the goal, and the place I'm trying to get to. Let's get in the cockpit. It's easier to see and everything. And we should see... Yeah, turning left works. Oh, fantastic. Let's head over to Goshva's base. We're here. Goshva's gonna get owned. It's a little rocky right now because we descended really quick, but now I think we need to glue up his base and get prepped for some major theft. Oh, this is so scary. Ow. Like, looking over the edge when it's like this is horrifying. Like, this is pretty okay, but it's like the ship thing at amusement parks that just like rock back and forth. It's so spooky. Time to get gluing. I do think all the gluing is done, and I've actually, I've missed a spot. How did I miss a spot this bad? What I'm gonna do is try to create a world download for this. I only have 2 hours until Goshva gets online, so it is a little bit of crunch time, but I think it's worth it. So I'm gonna pop this down, get a world download, and then we can physics assemble this with the glue that we have installed here and see what's gonna happen, but in a safe way. I really don't want to break his base. I really, like, that's my main goal. My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. I've done some testing in a creative world, and I have some good plans. The first thing I'm going to need to do is actually remove this nether portal, which I'm going to use to get back to my base, because I need a few things. But I was running into issues with, like, the portal blocks themselves maybe breaking us, so that was something we're going to need to fix. But then, other than that, it seems like it's working. I have in theory a plan for this whole thing to work, so it's gonna be time to pick up his base. What I'm gonna do first is head back to my home, get myself a diagram so that I can see where the center of mass of his base is, and from there I'll connect ropes from my base connecting to his base. I'm hoping what this will do, if I can connect my base to the center of mass of his, is be able to pick it up and then be level-ish. What I mean by that is, let me make a little mock-up here. If I pick something up and the center of mass, this is a 4-block wide thing, and the center of mass is the center block, let's say. If I pick it up on these 4 spots, then my ship shouldn't be tipsy-turvy. However, if I pick it up unevenly, or maybe his base is almost certainly more like this, where there's maybe a building here, the center of mass is going to be over here, and then if I do the same thing of here, 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 and this block here, it's going to lean backwards, and our ship is going to be all wonky, and it'll be really hard to control. I've really owned myself here by using wool, but I hope you get the picture. We need to be in as best of the center as we can. It's going to be pretty difficult to get perfectly the center, but I just need close to it. I've made shears just for this, by the way. That's how annoying this is. Oh, and you might be wondering, if we have the portable structure container, and we can pick up any structure in the game, why am I going this convoluted route to build a ship, add thrusters to it, make sure it all works with the ropes and stuff? It's because it's way more fun. It's because it's kind of cringe. It's kind of lame. If I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this epic prank, and then I just use one item to pick up someone's whole base. That's lame. That's lame. We cannot do that. So you kind of have to do it the stupid convoluted way. Otherwise, whoa! All right, pig people. But otherwise, it's just not gonna be funny. It's just not gonna be a good meme. I think we're ready for contraption. I think we're good. The only thing that I broke wrong was a bit of glue in my test, and I've already fixed that. Let's do it. Oh my god, this is on the server. I'm moving someone's whole base. I really hope he doesn't get too mad at me, because this will break everything. Are those guys real, or am I hallucinating? Oh geez, it feels like we're maybe lagging. Let's put a contraption diagram on this. Let's see. Okay, his base is here. Let's get our center of mass. So our center of mass is actually like this area. So where is that? Oh, that's kind of on the curve. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're back online. It'll be bad if I broke the server. It'll be really bad. It's still here. This is good. If we stay loaded in, this right here is the center of mass, this little area, which means we need to get rope connectors and rope hooked up to our ship that center around this block. Let me just pop that there. Okay, we're definitely having server crashing issues because this is so big. I'm hoping the reason is because it's crashing into stuff and like it's bouncing around the contraption. So I'm gonna just try to pick it up. I clicked right click. Everything's gone. Retro. Okay, so this is still here. I have a hunch that the portal is the issue, but I don't know for sure. What I'm gonna do is plunk this down here and hope that this doesn't crash into stuff. So far, not really crashing. Let's bump this up to power level 4, and we can start roping this all together. I have laid out 2 of the rope points around our center of mass. I just need to do the last 2. Okay, honestly, I think that is probably good enough. We're gonna bump this up again, check it out, and then we can hopefully fly away with this base. This is the stupidest prank I've ever seen. This is dumb. I love it. Oh, that's pretty perfect. Done a bit more finagling because I didn't like it as much. I put an anchor point from the center mass of the ship to the center mass of the base, and that seems like it works. Okay, now it's stress time. We need to do final checks. First, do we have enough power for our thruster jets? We have 90 million FE, and this one is yet to fill up fully. Oh my god, it's basically perfect timing. This one just filled up, and now we should be filling up this one. 90 million FE for 8 of these will work for 3 hours, so we have plenty of power. The next thing to do is to take his whole base and pick it up and move it. Okay. I think we are ready to go. Max power here. If I hit space, we can pick it up. We can pick up his base. We can pick up the whole thing. Yeah, take that for stealing my plane and then giving me 16 netherite ingots anyway. Take that. We are now lifting into the sky with Goshova's base. His whole base is ours. I will say, we are going backwards, which isn't entirely what I planned, but maybe it's okay. This is so good. This is epic. Yoink. Thanks for your hard work. Let me bring it over here. All right, well, let's take this away. Uh-oh. We might run into this ship. I bet it's okay. I bet we'll just like waddle around it maybe. I'm kind of just letting the wind take us, and the wind is these jets on the bottom of the ship. Ah! Goshva joined. There goes my plans of continuing that. Let's go see where he is. Where am I? I think his base is this way. It totally is. There's a big thing over there. Let's go hope that he's there. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Have you seen what I did?
I've not seen what you did. I just came out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Look to your left. We might need to go closer to this way for you to be able to see it.
Are you shitting me? What? What? What do you mean? What happened? What is this?
Well, it was your base.
What are you talking about?
Do you want to go see where it is?
Huh? It can't be real. No. You know how much restraint I'm putting on myself right now?
I really appreciate the only one swear word that you've said so far. It's deeply appreciated.
What are you... I don't even know how to express myself now. Now you're having to bleep everything. What? What do you mean where it is? Like, you see that the sheep farm is just somewhere over there. It's just lopsided. What are we?
That one should have been glued together with everything. I don't know what that deal was. You want to come see it? It's over this way. I might have gotten it a little bit stuck. It's quite a ways this way. It's close to the mountain. And then I might have gotten a little stuck. So it should load in kind of any second. Any second now. We might have to get right up close to it. I was having this issue.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh my.
I picked it up. And I moved it.
Cough, you didn't.
You know how you were in my stream a few days ago and I was trying to figure out how these jets worked? I played it off like it was for my base. It was not. My God. Oh. Okay. Now here's the bad news.
What is the bad news? What is the bad
I actually have 2 bits and they kind of add against each other. Bad news number 1, I'm stuck on that ship, which is like kind of bad news. Bad news number 2, there's actually 3 bad newses. Bad news number 2, I can't control where this goes, which is why I got stuck on the ship. Bad news number 3, I tested this in creative. I was unable to get this back in its place.
Yeah, I would have never guessed.
So that's the bad, but the good news is that you now have a scenic view.
There's no good news.
Isn't that fantastic?
There's not a single little bit of good news.
Well, hold on. The good news is that I already have a title and thumbnail for you. My base is gone! ! There you go.
Oh my
You're welcome.
God.
You could just this will be the whole video.
It's mad. What are you on about? It can't be real.
I will try my best to get this back in its place. I have this thing. I might be able to do something.
That is... Oh.
Like and subscribe for more epic pranks. All right, goodbye.